Family. I hope y'all are enjoying your weekend. I know, according to the Gregorian calendar, this is the new year, 2023, coming up soon. But I'm not doing this live because of 2023. I'm doing this live because I have some important topics to discuss with you guys. And I hope it's helpful. I know a lot of you all are busy out there. Some of y'all are popping fireworks and things like that with the family, eating food or whatnot. So, you can catch this live later on when you can. Um, but as of now, I'm going to talk about some important topics. We're going to talk about how narcissists disarm you, and we're also going to talk about sadism, all right, and many other things as well. Just want to thank you all for supporting the content and sticking by me on the journey. I recently started a TikTok, so you can follow me on TikTok. Just type in Times with the Narcissist on TikTok. You'll be able to see my picture. Um, the Facebook group, Chosen Warriors of Light. We're slowly growing. Um, Sorry if y'all hear booms and bangs in the background. But yeah, y'all. We're expanding, we're growing, doing different things. And I just want to say that I think this year is going to be a year for the chosen ones. Um, Lots of new opportunities, lots of money to be made, um, lots of vacation time, going places and things like that. You all can do that as well. Um, you know, this is definitely a good year for chosen ones to actually expand what they already built upon. So if you're already starting a little business, try to add something else to it. Invest in something this year. Go sightseeing this year. Do a different activity this year coming up. Um, but let's get straight into it. All right. Let me look at the comments. E baby, good to see you. Kim West, hello everyone. Happy New Year. Hey, good to see you, Kim West. Glad you can make it. So, you know, a lot of times dealing with a narcissist, right? A narcissist like to abuse you and then come back and be nice to you or try to do a little small gesture for you, or when they be nice to you, they try to. Sometimes they're real disrespectful with it. They'll ask you for a favor after they disrespected you. Let's say 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, they disrespected you. They did something so messed up. Then some time will pass till you cool off. Then all of a sudden, hey, can you take me to the store real quick? They'll come. They will do stuff like that. They'll come to you with, uh, yeah, could you make me some breakfast real quick? I kind of need some food. And you're looking at this person like, how in the world do you think that you just disrespected me so many weeks ago, but because some time passed, you're gonna just try to come back and talk to me and ask me for a favor after you treated me like shit some weeks ago? But that's how they disarm you. They catch you when you're not thinking about it too much. Then they come with either the favors, or they'll try to do you a favor or try to be nice. You have to be very careful with narcissists, man. Because that's how people get trapped in it for a very long time, because it's like they do their best to try to keep you in a loop. She'll just forgive me. He'll just forgive me. It don't even matter. They'll be back to scrubbing my back. They'll be back to rubbing my feet. They'll be back to cooking me dinner in no time. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they disarm you. You know? And the crazy part is your own family will do that to you. Even people you've been in a relationship with will do that to you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's times where people be in relationships with a narcissist. The narcissist totally pissed them off, totally like made you so angry. So you all end up not talking to each other. And usually during that time, the narcissist is using that time to go do their dirt, aka smear your name, cheating on you behind your back. You know, if you're dating a woman, She's sleeping with multiple dudes behind your back because y'all ain't talking right now. So she gonna take that opportunity to go hump on another dude. Same thing, ladies. You and that dude not talking right now, so he gonna take that opportunity to go hump on some women and then come back to you, right? But that's just the relationship aspect. Narcissists, believe it or not, narcissists like to calculate their silent treatments. Like, they will purposely start an argument with you just to go mess with some new supply, and you wouldn't even know because you're pissed at them for doing some crazy stuff. I don't know why this person arguing with me or starting some crap. They're starting some crap so they can have you in a state where you don't want to deal with them, you don't want to talk to them, so they can go do their dirt behind your back. But then when they get their ass handed to them by the person that they dissed you for, that's when they come back with the uh a hey, yeah, I hope everything's all right with you. Sometimes they'll even fake apologize. Just because somebody apologized to you doesn't mean that they're going to change, y'all. Just because they apologize to you doesn't mean that they're going to change. Because the truth be told, nowadays, what you see a lot of times is what you get. Now, people who actually like to change and actually want to do right by you, you'll see it in their actions continuously. Because somebody who really has a heart, when they do something wrong, they think about it constantly. Like, damn, I can't believe I did. You know, I don't ever want you to feel like that ever again. And it doesn't change. It's consistent. People have to stick to that change and hold on to that change. But not a lot of people in society are great with that. You know? And now, I'm going to dive into the other topic, sadism. Or people heard the word sadistic. Sadism. Basically, a narcissist more likely is a sadist. They literally, some people bust nuts off of inflicting pain on others, seeing you scream in agony. It just gets their little thing hard. It gets their little thing wet. Seeing you in agony, seeing your heart broken, seeing you in tears. It just turns them on. Like, it's so sick, yo. That's sadism. But we'll get into that. But a lot of times, a lot of y'all been in relationships with narcissists, and they'll purposely create an argument to cause a silent treatment where you and that person not talking so they can go do their dirt. And then when that person thought the grass was greener and get their ass handed to them, then they want to come back to you and be all buddy buddy or lovey dovey with you. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to the family unit, let me tell you something about narcissistic parents. Narcissistic parents will spread your business, gossip about you, but then when you get upset with them and you distance yourself, then they want to come and try to cook you some meals, or they be like, "Oh, I got you some money, I wanted to give you some money." A lot of times, how narcissistic parents like to disarm you, they use gifts a lot of times. They'll try to buy you something. They won't really apologize. They'll try to buy you something, you know. Uh they'll try to act like they want to be your best friend after them threatening you the other day. They was threatening to kick you out the house the other day. The crazy part is let's say you a chosen one, you an empath, you in the house, your siblings ain't like you. Your siblings do way more dirt than you do. And your narcissistic parents seem to be on their side than they be on your side. But whenever you do any little thing wrong, your parents want to threaten to kick you out the house. The parents won't try to threaten to kick the narcissistic golden child siblings out of the house. Only the black sheep. And they like to do this when you have literally no way of surviving for yourself. Some people, man, was kicked out of the house, literally kicked out of the house, and had to crawling back to the narcissistic parents. And because of the narcissistic parents' sadistic ways, it's like they got high off of that. Seeing you suffer, seeing you squirm, seeing you beg for them to let you back in so you could lay in your bed again or sleep under your roof, under some roof again. What kind of parent, uses their authority to make their child suffer instead of helping their child grow. What kind of parent is that? You can't be a real loving parent. You got to be a real sadistic parent, a demonic parent, a Jezebel parent. You know what I'm saying? So, when it comes down to them disarming you, they'll do some messed up crap to you. They'll say some messed up crap to you. They'll spread your business. And the moment they see you not talking to them, you'll think, oh, let me just leave this person alone because they're mad at me. No, these sick fucks in the head, they feel like, oh, nah, let's just come back, be a little nice to him, buy a little gift for him, and he'll be all right. He'll get over it. No apology, no change in behavior, nothing. And this is how the cycle continues because once they disarm you, you start trying to, it's like they make you think, oh, maybe my mom does care. Maybe my dad does care. Maybe my siblings do care. But the way that they care, they only care when you're down. They only care when you're beneath them. The moment you wake up and break from that cycle, that's when they try to be nice to you so they can reel you back in. It's sick like that. It's like you a slave, you running off of the plantation, and the narcissistic slave master sends his henchmen on horses to go hunt you in the bushes. You in the bushes, you trying to hide from them, you sweating, the mosquitoes is biting you, but you just trying to get away. You just trying to get free. But the narcissistic slave, when you break that cycle, they gonna try to send their henchmen to go find you. Go find my prized possession. Go find my good luck charm. I need it right back here, right now. That's how sadistic these people are. They create this cycle where they keep you down because the truth be told, they understand the kind of person you are. They understand the kind of fortune because earth angels, people who are earth angels, bring fortune into people's lives. Believe it or not, earth angels, chosen ones, bring fortune into people's lives. That's why a lot of narcissists, they don't just let you go like that. That's why they'll hit you with the niceness after you're not talking to them, you don't vibe with them, but they still in their sick head they're thinking, oh, how can I disarm them? How can I bring their boundaries down? How can I tear their walls down so I can come back in and reel them back in into my psychological abuse where I can crush them so I can get so much pleasure. I'm telling you, these people, they are soul collectors. They want to tear you down to a point of no return, man. That's why you can't go back. I don't care how fine your narcissistic ex was. I don't care how fat her booty was and how much he liked to. Ah, damn, it's glitching. I'm sorry, y'all. But like I said, I don't care how fine your narcissistic ex was. I don't care how much of a six pack he had, how long of a ding dong he had. I don't care how fat her cheeks was. These people are sick. They will drag you back into that abuse because they like to see people suffer. They themselves don't want to suffer, but they like to see people suffer. That's just how they roll, y'all. Let me see the comments. E-Baby says, exactly, it's to throw you off and capture you back into a loop. Right. Hey, DD, good to see you. Happy New Year, my brother. Hey, Happy New Year to you. Glad you can make it on. E-Baby says, sometimes you'll see us a little smirk whenever a sadistic person see you in pain. Yes. Yes. That's sadism. Sadism. E-Baby says, and yes. E-Baby says, and yes, these fake nice gestures is used to lower your guard down. Believe what you see. Believe what you see, y'all. Believe what you see. These are sick people, man. They literally create cycles of abuse. They don't like to be abused, but man, they like to abuse people. And the crazy part is, it's a lot of them out here, y'all. It's a lot of them out here. There's a lot of people out here that are sadistic. They're sadists. That's why you can't just be in a relationship with just any and everybody because they want to see you hurt. They want to see how you react where they don't talk to you for a week straight or 3 weeks straight. They want you to call them up and be mad at them, crying, frustrated. That's what they want. It's like it makes them feel powerful. Instead of just keeping it real and being loving and being at peace with one another, they want to see people suffer, man. Um, Aditi says, it's great to see you too, bro. Finally caught one live. Oh, I'm glad you can make it, sis. I really am glad you can make it. For sure. Yeah, man. It's like the people out here in today's society, majority of them are sadists. They're into sadism. They like to see people in pain. They like to see people hurt. And if you have a good heart, that's why a lot of us, even in my older content videos, I say protect your good heart. Protect your good heart, man. Because there's people out here, they'll make up lies just so they can use it to their advantage. But once you wake up from narcissistic abuse, these people, these narcissists out here, they want to disarm you. They want to bring you back in. They want to, and then a lot of times if you decide to go back in, they already have some like messed up trap set up for you, to where if you decide to trust them again or be nice to them again, they're going to turn up the volume on the abuse. I mean, they're going to make it extremely painful for you. Because these people, they inflict a lot of pain, but the number one thing that hurts them is just walking away from them. See, listen, y'all. A lot of us don't understand how powerful walking away from narcissistic people are. That is literally the ultimate way of crushing them. You want to really hurt a narcissist? Block them. Walk away from them. Don't say a word to them. I'm telling you, that obliterates their ego from the inside out, to the point where all they can think about is revenge. So that's why they have to try to get you back to disarm you, so they can exact their revenge, so they can terrorize you, make you really feel the pain that they felt of being abandoned, because they cannot handle being abandoned. They can't even handle the pain that they dish out to you. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that, I want to tell you all. These people will try to reel you back in, because it's all a form of trying to exact their revenge. They want to really hurt you to a point of no return. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? So be on your square. Don't, if they try to reach you from another account on social media, all the other stuff, it's all to reel you back in. Like I said, you the slave leaving the plantation, right? You running through the swamps, you avoiding the crocodiles and the alligators just to get away from this narcissist, from this slave master mentality type of person who want to hurt you, wants to steal your soul. You feel me? These are sadists. They're into sadism. People literally bust nuts. It's like watching those flicks where, you know, uh, a woman be tied up and another girl with a whip just whipping her on her ass with a paddle or some crap. They're like, yes, you've been a dirty whore. Yes. It's like they love it. It's, if you're an earth angel, you're not into some stuff like that, man. You're not into some stuff like that. You don't want to see people hurt. But people gonna get their karma if they do some evil shit. So either way, some people just gonna get hurt regardless. But you're not that type of person to just derive pleasure from inflicting pain on people, man. You're just not that kind of person, man. At least you shouldn't be, because it comes right back to you. See, they personally think that in their head that they are the most high, they are the almighty, nothing can touch them, they make the rules, you just follow the rules, and they can switch up the rules on you at any given time, but they don't have to follow the rules. They are above the rules. They are above the law. Right? But if you look in their house, there's cockroaches on the windowsill. There's mice crawling through their damn bathroom and stuff. They got bed bugs eating at them every night. But they think they high and mighty. They think they control the universe. They think they are the center of the universe. They probably ain't the center of the universe. They probably the center of hell itself, purgatory itself. You feel me? But that's their mindset, you know? But, on my channel, I try to encourage everybody to like change the way you think about life, change your mindset. Because obviously, if people are trying to reel you back into their abuse, it's something about you that's important. It's something about you that they try their very best to try to pull you back in and keep you in, right? Even the Bible says the enemies are more than the numbers of hairs on my head. The enemies are more than the numbers of hairs on my head. So if you think back at your life, how many haters have you had? How many haters have you had? How many times have these sadists or these satanists or these devils tried to kill you? Try to slowly stress you out to a point of no return. Try to make you give up on life and try to turn you cold and bitter on the inside. Or try to turn you into something that they wanted you to be. And they try to start you off as young too. They try to terrorize your personality. They try to destroy you from the inside out, man. And it failed because your spirit is indestructible. Their spirit is fragile as hell. But they get pleasure off of seeing you in pain, seeing you in tears. When I used to hang around certain people, anytime I would cry, I would see smiles on their face. Some people look guilty, but other people was just smiling. Because I didn't realize I was already above them. I was stooping down low to hang with scumbags. So I'm here to tell y'all today, don't stoop down low to hang with scumbags, man. These ain't people, these are demons. Like Suzanne always say, NPD, not people, demons. Right. Let me read the comments, y'all. Oh, Carnita. Oh, Carnita, good to see you. Happy New Year's, family. Wow, I just gone home and happy I caught this live. 2023, we are all narc free and we win. Right, and we gonna continue to win as long as we don't get reeled back in. Because these people, these people, man, just because you block them or you stay away from them, these people are sadistic, man. It's like they will think of ways to try to reel you back into their traumatic abuse so they can just keep you there. Or that's why a lot of people who go back, man, they regret going back because narcissists come up with some crap that will that'll traumatize folks, man. They'll even do it to their own children. What kind of parent gets mad that their child don't want to put up with their parents' abuse, but when that child gives that parent a second chance, you traumatize them even more? You that sadistic? You that insecure? You cannot look at yourself in the mirror and see what kind of a piece of shit parent that you are, or what kind of piece of shit friend that you are, or sometimes with relationships, a lot of narcissists get mad when this person that they so-called love leave them, but when a person gives them a second chance, you try to traumatize them even more because of your insecurities, because you mad at the fact that they got tired of your BS. That's why I say the most powerful position to be in is away from them. If you get close to them, here they come with the mask and the smile. Hi. But behind the smile is some evil thoughts. They thinking about ways they can stab you in the back again. Shoot, if a narcissist could, they'll grab you, toss you in the middle of the ocean, and let the sharks get you. And watch you suffer getting eaten with blood in the water. That's how sadistic they is, huh? That's how sadistic they is. You feel me? Let me see. Carnita says, I had one narc that would never wash his hands. Oh Lord, run for your life. One day I said, wash your hand before touching the food. It said my hands are clean. I said, oh, you can go put your mouth on anything, but can't wash your hands. Oh Lord. You baby says it only gets worse once you go back. Absolutely. You give them narcissists a second chance if you want to. They already got traps and snares set up just for you. If you go back, right? These are sadists. They're into sadism. These people bust nuts off of your tears. These people bust nuts off of seeing you getting stabbed. These people bust nuts you getting shot in the head in front of them. Right? These people bust nuts off of you getting jumped by a bunch of people. This is including family members. These people bust nuts off of I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. These people bust nuts off of some sick shit, man. These people bust nuts off of your car catching on fire. These people bust nuts off of you getting an eviction notice. These are sadists. Sadism. These people bust nuts off of this shit, man. It's crazy. Let me drink some green tea, y'all. Kanye says, I feel everything you are saying, and it's 100% truth. You cannot hang around somebody who does not give you your credit, who's always trying to hurt you. Um, like earlier today, I went to go get some food, and these two ladies was arguing in a restaurant. But what I saw was one of the ladies. It's like when she was yelling at somebody or arguing with somebody, that was her happy place. She was smiling, yelling, fussing at somebody. Even though she could have been wrong, she could have been the perpetrator. Just the fact that she's engaging with somebody, she was smiling. That's what's out here, y'all. These people bust nuts off of that. You feel me? Like, I'm so serious, dog. There's people out here, they are sick in the head. And the truth be told, this ain't just low level, this is high level too. People that got millions of dollars in their bank account and wear a suit and tie, these people bust nuts off of killing. Lord knows what they do behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, y'all. But this is what you call sadism. They derive pleasure or sexual pleasure off of inflicting pain and suffering on somebody else. That's sadism. But that's who they are. These people bust nuts off of you crying, and you know, if you in the hospital and a narcissist sees you in a hospital bed, the narcissist is pre-squirting or pre-coming because they seeing you in the hospital bed. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's crazy like that. It's people like, and it blows my mind. I'm not gonna lie, it really blows my mind. It's hard to fathom that people actually derive pleasure from hurting others, man. But I've been in a mosh pit of people like that. I know how they move. E Baby says, do you think hiding your pain in front of a sadistic person would stop their pleasure? Or do you think they can still sense the pain? These people can still sense the pain. The moment you even talk, even if you don't show a facial expression, if you talk and your voice sound weak, these people, man, they can smell weakness, bro. I'm telling you. That's why the best way to deal with them is to get away from them. That's the ultimate way. Because it's like they can smell blood, bro. Because they know what they're doing to you. They know that they're psychologically messing with you. They know that they're toying with your emotions. They know that they're sizing you up. It's like they piss you off and they have the nerve to try to come back and like everything normal because they know if they do that, it'll disturb your peace because they know when you start talking to them, you're at peace. So when they come back, they try to be nice to you just to disturb your peace. That's why sometimes some of us have dealt with people that when somebody pisses us off and we don't want to deal with them and they try to come back to be nice to us, it's like it pisses you off because you know that they're being fake to you. And that's what they look for. They want to see that facial expression change when they come around. Just their presence alone, will just disturb your peace, especially after they pissed you off and you don't want to deal with them, and they know you don't want to deal with them. They still gonna try to come around just to fuck with you, just to get that negative reaction, even if you don't say anything. If your facial expression changed, that's enough for them. These people bust nuts off of that, for real, for real, y'all. But that's a wonderful question, baby. That's a wonderful question. Connie says the narc was very sadistic with sex and the gaslighting. When he and the fake friend of mine was creeping, they both was getting off until I found out. Yeah, that's a good point, Carnita, because just they don't like the fact that, oh yeah, that they creeping and stuff. They like the fact that they're sneaking behind your back. It's a thrill to them. It's a thrill to them, and it goes really deep. How? Because you be like, dog, people don't have to cheat. Why can't they just tell their partner they don't want to be with them no more? That's boring. They can't bust a nut off of that. They got to bust a nut off the fact that they're hurting somebody. They have to bust a nut off the fact that they're creeping, doing something bad. You cannot be a real earth angel doing stuff like that. It'll bother you, man. It'll bother you. Creeping around behind your partner's back doing all kinds of crap. You'll have a guilty conscience. You know? I've seen it. But when they get caught, oh, the fun is over. Oh, damn it. Now I gotta find somebody else to do this shit too. But hey, in the long run, they don't have a good ending for them. A lot of times they end up alone. Nobody wants to deal with them. A lot of physical ailments, spiritual ailments, you know? And that's another topic I want to talk about. People think sleeping around, whoring around, having so many soul ties is fun. Like, oh yeah, I slept with him, or I slept with her, I had her, you know? And it goes both ways. Both men and women should not have too many soul ties, because that will literally mess you up spiritually. That's why a lot of these people on social media that got all these soul ties, now they professing, oh, I regret doing it. It's repulsive. It's horrible what I've done in the past. You know, just giving up your goodies to everybody in the world, and not everybody means you well. And then all that energy you accumulate, you get a piece of that energy inside of you, and it takes a while to clear all that stuff out. It takes a while to clear all that stuff out. You know, it's not fun to be humping on everything you see, because it's not just a nut bust. Because the truth be told, sex is a sacred act. It's used for creation. It's used to bring life into the world. It's just that society, especially the system, perverted it in so many ways. You know, something that was regarded as sacred is just something that we just do just for a fling, not knowing that there's energies involved. There's heart spaces that are connecting. There's divine feminine, divine masculine energies colliding together. You know? Kanye says, they were so damn evil. Right. It was so hard holding it in, but I knew I had to do so. When I went ghost, they both were shocked. Yeah. And he blamed her because she was to keep up fake to inform him. She knew he was abusing me and helped him. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that, kind of. That's crazy. That's usually a lot of people's story. Like I said, these people bust nuts off of your pain, seeing you cry, seeing you in pain, seeing you in agony, seeing you in a hospital bed, seeing that you lost a lot of money. They get off on these kind of things, you know. So, you all just be careful out here. There's a lot of sadistic sadists out here. That's most narcissists. Majority of the narcissists you see are sadists. Sadism. That's what they practice. But those are some of the most weakest type of people, because they love to see you in pain. But man, let some sort of let them catch a damn cold. They want everybody to just drop what they doing. I'm sick. I need some soup. I need some bread. Somebody make me some orange juice. I don't feel good. You know, these people get off on your pain, but when they're in pain, they want to act like somebody should come rescue them. Who was there to rescue us when we was in pain? A lot of us, when we went through narcissistic abuse, what did we do? We had to literally go on Google and figure out what was going on. Some of us started off on YouTube. A lot of us ain't know about narcissism for years until we actually had to go do research. We in pain, we got discarded. We go on Google, you see the word narcissist, then you go on YouTube, you're like, oh, this is what happened. This is what this person was. And then all kinds of flashbacks of what happened to you in the past start coming to you one at a time. You be like, bruh, I was in the midst of a criminal, somebody who wanted to kill me, but wanted to do it with no evidence. Wanted to see me stressed out to a point of no return. When you around a narcissist, your high blood pressure goes up. When you're around a narcissist, your heart starts palpitating. When you're around a narcissist, you don't even want to eat a lot of times. Or sometimes you overeat. You overindulge. You'll even overindulge in alcohol, weed. Some people overindulged on cocaine, overindulged on ecstasy. Some some people got with a narcissist, and the narcissist introduced some kind of sex where drugs was involved. So the narcissist will put you on Molly just to heighten the experience of the sex drive, just so they can hook. Because some narcissists, they use drugs and sex as a means to keep your soul bound to them. Yes, even to the point where if the narcissist is smoking cigarettes, the narcissist will have you smoking cigarettes, and then you see the narcissist stop smoking cigarettes, and you continue to smoke cigarettes, but the narcissist all of a sudden just wants to stop smoking cigarettes. That's the kind of stuff they do. When they come into your life, they introduce you to certain things, and then they try to stop those certain things and let you continue on doing those certain things just so they could watch you self-destruct. Why? Because they bust nuts off of that shit, y'all. Yes, they do. E baby says, after so many sex partners, the body don't act the same. Right. The men have a hard time performing sexually at a young age. Their bodies are going through something older men go through. Yes, a lot of men that have, that's a good point, you baby. A lot of men that have had sex with a lot of women, they age much faster. They could be 30 years old looking like they 50 years old. You be like, God damn, how old are you? You know what I'm saying? How old are you? Damn, I'm only 29. So why your ass look like you been through so much crap in your life? Like you done went through 5 divorces, done lost your house 3 times, done went through 10 eviction notices. Man, I was around here sleeping with all them women. Oh, that's what it is. That's why we have to do things in a balance, y'all. Kanita says, this is a great live. You're nailing it. I've spoken on these same things on my platform. Thank you for coming on tonight for us. This was a great way to end the year and coming in with new knowledge. Oh, thank you so much, Kanita. I really appreciate that. Exactly. Right. These people get off on your pain. They get off on your pleasure. They'll introduce you to certain things, and then they'll try to act. You wasn't an alcoholic before until you met a narcissist. You wasn't popping ecstasy pills and Vicodin pills, and you wasn't popping what's a common one? What's that one called? Ibuprofen. You wasn't popping so many ibuprofens, 800 milligrams, before until you met the narcissist. But then when you met the narcissist, sometimes, man, look, I watch people crush up pills, put it in a joint, or put it in a cigarette and smoke it just like that. Why? Because of the stress that they're under dealing with a sadist, a narcissist who's into sadism, who wants to inflict so much pain on you. Yes, this is what they do, y'all. They introduce you to destructive behaviors, and they love it when you're trapped in that. But the moment you be like, nah, I'm not smoking anymore, I'm not drinking anymore, that's when all that energy goes back to the narcissist. And then when you leave the narcissist, here they go back to drinking, back to smoking, because they dumped all those bad habits on you. But when you clean yourself up and you get away from that toxic individual or those toxic people, and it ain't just the relationship, it's the family. Family will do that. Your own uncle will introduce you to cigarettes at 8 years old. Some of us drank beer at 9 years old, because of your family. They wanted you hooked on it early so they can keep you where they wanted you to be throughout life. They think long term. Oh, how is this stuff going to affect them in the long term? Because a narcissist loves to gain control over people's soul and to destroy their soul to a point of no return. That's the narcissist. Huh? That's the narcissist. They don't care about you. They are soul collectors. They just want to consume you because they're doing the job of the enemy. Who is the enemy? The high wicked entities that are in the other realm that hate your guts because you're a light. You represent love, peace, and wisdom. Those entities, they represent filth, murder, killing, sadistic ways. That's what they represent. And they hate your guts because you won't join their side. Stop being loving. Stop being nurturing. And you said, no, I'm going to continue to be loving. I'm going to continue to be nurturing. I'm going to continue to be standing my righteous stand. You ain't going to join that. You ain't going to join the dark side like Star Wars. You know? It is what it is, man. It's a war out here. You feel me? It's a war out here. And light workers and earth angels, we have to stand strong and not let these people bust nuts off of our suffering. They disrespecting you. They trying to introduce. Man, I've ran into some people are bold, man. They'll hey, who are you? Come over here. They'll have like some cigarettes or beer sitting on the table. Hey, yeah, hey, grab a cigarette, man. Come hang with me. No, I don't want a cigarette. Oh, so you must be gay or something. You don't want a cigarette. No, I just don't smoke. And you like, did this motherfucker just disrespect me because I don't want a cigarette? I don't have to hang with you. I know what you're doing to yourself. You self-destructing. You trying to get me to self-destruct with you? But no. I see that. You're not going to get off of me hurting myself. Not anymore. You're not going to get off on me tolerating your abuse. Not anymore. When we wake up to that and we step into our power that we've already had. We've already had our power. We've already had our authority. Stand in your authority. When we step into our power and we step into our authority, they can't do anything except for try to reel you back in. Are you going to be the fool? Are you going to let your good nature get the best of you? I told myself, the narcissist bit the hand that fed him. So if they try to come back, I'm going to let them starve this time. I'm going to let them starve this time. I don't care if it's an ex-girlfriend. Whoever did me dirty in the past, I'm going to let you starve this time. Because when I was there for you, I made you have food, shelter, and water. What did you do? You tried to destroy me, and you failed. So now I'm going to let you starve this time. Because they'll never change. What's that saying? A zebra don't change its stripes? Or I don't know. Somebody put it in the comments. I kind of messed that one up. A tiger don't change its stripes or something like that. They know how to make it seem like they changed. They ain't changed, y'all. You gotta let them starve this time, y'all. Let them people starve, man. Don't let them come back and get high off of your misery, because they gonna be the ones to put you through it. E-Baby says, narcissists are weak. They hide behind an illusion and play on the mind. Yes. That's why they're so afraid to die, because they know they're doing so much wickedness. They know how twisted their minds is. They know where they're going, y'all. They know they're not going into anywhere good when they die. They're stuck in who they are. So a lot of them just accepted their fate. Fuck it, I'm just gonna be a rock star. I'm just gonna inflict pain on others, and whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all. But does anybody have any questions? I know I kind of went in for 45 minutes straight. I'm sorry if it glitched a little bit on the video. I hope the video quality comes out good. I just felt like I had to talk about this. There are sadistic people in this world, y'all. There's a lot of them. There's some in your family. They get high off of you not progressing in life. They bust nuts off of that. Yes, that's why you always have to keep your guard up, because narcissists will try to disarm you. Why? Because they're sadists. You out there in the bushes trying to escape slave masters' henchmen. I'm sorry if y'all hear booms in the background. They popping fireworks and stuff. But you're in the bushes trying to escape the slave master narcissist henchmen, and he out there trying to reel you back in on the plantation so they could whip you some more and have you pick more cotton, have you pick more corn, right? If you do what they say, they might let you in the master's house, in the master bedroom, where they can molest you and do all kinds of stuff to you and your children, right? But that's the kind of stuff that they're on, y'all. That's the kind of stuff that they're on. And the crazy part is with the narcissist, not only do they try to drag you in their sadistic, abusive cycle, they try to drag the people that you know in the sadistic, abusive cycle, because the more souls, the better. Whatever they're trying to sacrifice you to, they themselves will be sacrificed to it, because they cannot do that to an anointed one, a one who's chosen by the Almighty. You cannot tamper. They've tried, though. They've tried, but they cannot sacrifice you to some entity that's not as powerful as the Most High. They can't do that. They'll try, though, but they won't succeed. Because all it takes is for you to wake up and be like, oh, this is what this is all about. They're sadists. They bust nuts off of your suffering. And when we realize that, we move different. You feel me? We move different, right? But listen, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the content. We got 10 people on. Thank you all so much for coming through. Those who really do support me and, watch everything I upload, I love y'all so much. I really do. And those who don't have the time, I understand. Everybody's going through different things in their life. You know what I'm saying? But every single one of y'all, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I want y'all to be abundant this year. Abundant. Your bankroll needs to be bigger than what it's ever been, ever in your life. Invest in something. Get into a business. Grow that garden. You know what I'm saying? Buy some property. Team up with some good folks and do some great things. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the capabilities that's in your spirit and in my spirit too. Huh? So listen, y'all. Let me shout y'all out real quick. E-Baby, thanks for coming through like always. Carnita, thanks for coming through. Dee Dee, good to see you. Glad you can make it to this live, sis. And who else? Who else? Kim West, thanks for coming through. And all those who are watching right now, I hope you all got some vital information from this live. And this year, man. Y'all do some amazing things, man. Do some amazing things out here, man. And watch out for these sadists that practice sadism. You know, what'll help y'all get a clear context of what sadism is. Just look at the definition of sadism, and I'm telling you, you'll have flashbacks of so many people you came across. That's what a lot of people are. They're narcissistic sadists. They bust nuts off of your pain, y'all. Don't let them do that. Don't go back on that plantation, because Massa is upset. Massa is mad because you got liberated. Liberation starts here. Once you liberated here, everything else follows. But you got to be liberated here first. your mind. And you can reprogram your mind. You can tell your mind how you want to be. All you have to do is speak positivity into yourself. And I love y'all because y'all don't really seek external validation. I love y'all for that, you know. But I'm going to pour some positive energy into y'all because y'all are amazing people. You all are gifted. You all overcome so many things. You all are wonderful survivors. They can't tear you down, man. Huh? They can't tear you down. Huh? So keep your guard up. Keep your discernment high. I speak abundance over every last one of y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the live. All right? But listen, I love y'all. Y'all be safe. I'm sorry for the firecrackers in the back. They going crazy out here. But y'all be safe, man. We'll chop it up again soon. All right? Bye-bye now.